I recently learned about this guy called Diego Perez, and he's a poet and a philosopher. What he goes by is called Young Pueblo. He talks a lot about relationships, and I think he was like coming up on my feed because he recently released a book called How to Love Better, which I think is just like such a great title.
I like that.
Yeah, and it's something like we've been talking about a lot and working through in therapy. But really, like, I think this whole How to Love Better and the theory he speaks about is at the crux of what we're going through. And there was this interview he did where he was asked, like, what's the number one lie about relationships? I've kind of broken it up into two segments, but the first part he said it's that it's a total lie that relationships are supposed to be easy. You have to learn how to love each other well while the relationship shines a mirror on the ways you each need to grow. This is a big challenge to accept.
I'm doing little fairy claps.
This is a Gen Z thing.
Fuck!
It immediately reminded me of, do you remember that video I brought with Jay Shetty when he was talking about the 3 different types of relationships, the candle, and the third one was like the mirror, and how the mirror is often the hardest one to be in, but it's the most fulfilling, but it's often the one that sometimes you'll walk away from if you're not ready for it because of how confronting it can be. That is totally what is happening for us. And I had said to my therapist last week, I was like, a relationship's like meant to be this hard. And she was like, she actually does couples therapy as well. She's like, I've been a couples therapist for 15 years. And I can tell you that the couples that I've seen who have like, if you want to have like a very deep connection, this is the work you have to do. And I think for us, like these mirrors were really illuminated during Burning Man. I can at least, I mean, yeah, you're in a really intense environment.
For sure.